Hey everyone, welcome back. So today's video is going to be all about why I'm leaving software development. Um, I got into software development because I always liked, uh, I don't know, so much coding. It was more, I liked building stuff. That's why I kind of got into it. I loved just building stuff. The idea, especially with coding, the idea you can go from nothing to have like a web app in a week or whatever, always intrigued me. So I thought, let's try that. So yeah, I've been doing it for a couple of years now, and my experience has been not the best, I must say. Maybe I'll make a video of that some other time. But this is why I'm leaving it, and it's just I've been looking for work. I used to work self-employed, kind of as a contractor, but now that work has dried up. I've been looking for work for the past 4 months, and it's been very, very difficult. Very difficult. I've definitely noticed the amount of calls I get. Like say for example in 2023, the amount of calls I would get from recruiters. Maybe now it's like not even 1%. It's crazy. There's just no jobs available. Saying that, I've been looking for work since I'd say December. We're what, Feb, so yeah, 3 months, something like that. 3 months. I have had a lot of interviews, and I've kind of got to like the second round and the third round, but there's always been um, someone more experienced. It's just so many people applying for jobs. I mean, you'll have hundreds for one open position, and then they narrow it down. Then you have like 20, 30, um, and it's just soul crushing. Especially as a developer, you can imagine you have take home challenges and stuff, and you do it and whatever, and you think you're going to get the job, and then no, we've gone with someone else because he's got more experience, and so on and so forth. So it's very soul crushing when you don't get a job, and I'm sure if you've been looking for work, you know what I'm talking about. So I've kind of reached a point now where I'm really giving up, because the process is so broken. Um, I mean, from you've you've got people spamming the job boards. I mean, you've got something come up on LinkedIn within an hour. You've got hundreds of people applying. On the other side of the recruiters, they're using AI and ATS systems to screen you out. So if you don't have the right keywords, you get dropped out, and it's just crazy. The kind of jobs I've applied to. I've applied to developer jobs. I've applied to, I mean, you name it, warehouse jobs. I've applied warehouse jobs you can't get, and anything like sort of not very techy you can't get because people look at your CV and go, you're too qualified. Um, so that's difficult. So you kind of once you get into this field, you have to stick with IT and very technical stuff because otherwise you're too qualified. So you don't even win there. So you're really stuck. So yeah, so the process on the other side is broken. You may or may not get an interview. Even if you do get an interview, you kind of get to the last round and you're only there because in case the people they want um, don't accept the offer. So you're kind of seconds and thirds, if that makes sense. I've been in situations like that, and it's so saturated that it's like crazy. I've seen people posting about 200 people applying for one role, and then you then filter everybody out to like 20 people. So you can even with 20 people, that's a lot. Um, and then you don't know whether in some companies they might just be putting an advert out just because it's HR policy. You don't know. You're there putting your heart and soul um, into doing a technical challenge or whatever it might be, your take-home task or whatever, but they have no intention of giving you the job. Even though you do everything correctly, no, but we're moving with somebody else. You're like, what? So yeah, the internal politics, you don't know what's going on. And sometimes it's just, to me, I think it just could be the hiring manager, for example, has no intention of giving somebody else the job because he's already got in his mind who he's giving it to. He might have met him in a conference or whatever. So it's very, very, very hard. And then AI, obviously. I don't know how many jobs are going to I mean, junior to mid probably gone, I think, in my view. You'll only have like that very senior lead levels where they can do system design and things like that. I think will still be there. So what next for me? I'm not sure at the moment. I'm thinking of doing cybersecurity because I've kind of always been into like the whole hacking thing. You can imagine watching movies and stuff. So I've always been interested in that. So I'm thinking of going into cybersecurity, and I've kind of, if you've never used a website called TryHackMe, it's really good. I started using TryHackMe. I'll put a link in the description. Hey everyone, like I mentioned, I've kind of started using TryHackMe just so I can learn more about cybersecurity and hands-on kind of stuff you need to know. So yeah, I've started the learning parts. I mean, you got all sorts going on with the dashboard. I mean, they have these challenges, which is pretty cool. To get badges, you can do some pretty crazy, not crazy, but like, you know, they test your hacking skills basically. Yeah, how you break into server. Can you breach the server, for example? This one, can you breach the server? What is this? Let's just see. So basically this one is how do you get into a server even though what they call the red team has built a flawless system where I think it's about how you get in, it's about elevating your what is it? Okay, so all of you basically you got to hack their passwords, but the passwords are all checked against this .txt file, so they kind of know. So basically, the red team is pretty good at what they do. Your challenge is to break into the machine. So really cool stuff, and I will get into all of that once I'm a bit more into it and practiced a lot more. Basically, I'm still at not the beginner level, but I still need to understand some fundamentals before I proceed. So yeah, just keep a lookout for my videos and you'll see my progress as I go through. So yeah, I just wanted to show you what I'm thinking of doing as I leave software development basically. So I'm still trying to upskill. I haven't given up. I was close to giving up, but I haven't given up yet. So I'm going to just try. Anyway, I just want to show you that. So that's going to be my journey now into cybersecurity. And if you want, you can subscribe and like and whatever. You can follow me and see where I get to. So my goal is to go from not knowing anything about cybersecurity, becoming a great, I call it ethical hacker. I'm not going to break into systems, but be an ethical hacker, or what they call blue and red team. So I'm kind of on the red team. I don't really like breaking laws, so I'm more on the try and defend attacks than and do ethical hacking or do hacking in that sense. But I still know how all of it works. So I'm kind of going into cybersecurity. But how do I pay the bills? You still got to pay the bills. So at the moment I'm thinking of just driving Uber or something just to pay some of my bills. In the meantime, try and transition into cybersecurity. But I will be doing a lot more videos, and just follow me and see how I get on with cybersecurity. I'm really planning to kind of spend a lot of time on it, and hopefully we get really good at like finding vulnerabilities in websites and hacking systems, obviously all legally, because I'm not logging into anybody's system. So, and I won't be sure. I doubt I'll be showing any of that on this. I'll be very, very careful even if I do, because I don't want people using stuff I'm putting out to bring systems down. So, but yeah, just follow me, and this is going to be a start of my cybersecurity journey. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Give me a like and a subscribe, and see you later. Bye.